Davey Rogers, affiliations, Tip Top Lawn and Landscape Maintenance, Water Brothers Surf and Skate, 5.9 Death Crew. About it at this point. I went to Mission of Burma, and they weren't that punk. They're awesome. Legendary Boston band. But Negative FX played with them. Choke. Dave on the drums hit a bouncer over the head with a cymbal. There was a little riot. With my teenage angst, I was sold on it. So then I went on to go to my first real punk show, which was the Misfits All-Star lineup. Proletariat, Jerry's Kids, FUs, The Freeze, Impact Unit. I was sold. I'm gonna go with Anti-Hero. In the 90s, when like skating everything maybe wasn't so cool, they were true Vikings. They traveled and skated everything, and that stoked me out a lot. Ramones. I have a really crappy Ramones tattoo. Their lyrics are heartfelt. They were awesome. Like Wes said, I think I blew them off a few times because I was like too hardcore for them at the time, too punk for them, and I regret it. And now they're mostly dead. Ramones. I'm gonna have to go with Peter Hewitt, frontside invert on like a weird concrete skate park hip, possibly, Mexico or Guadalajara, or Guatemala. I don't know, just true Viking, search and destroy, all the elements of awesome, no pads, frontside invert. Peter fucking Hewitt. A totally devastating question. Fuck. I had this. Now I'm like deer in the headlights. Oh, Jerry's Kids. Jerry's Kids. I grew up in Boston. Jerry's Kids always playing like local shows. They're fast, they're furious. I had teenage angst. They were fucking awesome. Rockin' Bob Sensi, I love you. Boom. Totally brutal question. How do you judge? I don't know. Uh, I was gonna go with I'm a big fan of all-terrain skating. I was gonna go with like a Danny Way, a Colin McKay, even a Rune Glifberg, a Tony Hawk, like so fucking talented, and when Street came at them, they conquered it. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Lance Mountain, because he is still significantly older than me, and in the 70s he killed it, and in the 80s he killed it, 90s, 2000s, Lance Mountain. Bad ass. And he's like a working man skateboarder. He doesn't even look like super talented. He just worked for it, and he got it, and he rips, like us normal people. Lance Mountain. This one's gonna be controversial. I'm not that much of a music nerd. I'm going with Henry Rollins. I, I know some people like maybe think he's sold out or this or that. The guy's got to eat. I saw Black Flag at the channel. He looked like he could, like, extract your fucking soul with his fucking eyeballs. Comes out in jogging shorts and nothing else. Looks like Charles Manson. He killed it. And he's about the things that Punk's about. Changing the right things. Being a better person. Henry Rollins. Fuck it. Yeah. Back in the day, I wrote a lot of Hosois. And even after, like, Hosoi had left Sims, I still wrote the Sims Hosoi version. They just, like, screened over his name. I guess go with that. Other than that, like, modern day wise, I always like the Wounded Knee Eagle board. Good job on that one, guys. Love it. Motorhead Cro-Mags, Boston, Massachusetts, at the channel. Unbelievable. Cro-Mags were in their prime. They were like fucking homeless fucking skinheads. They were badass gnarly dudes, but then they were like the nicest dudes ever. We kissed Harley's ass and told him about the tattoos we were gonna get because we were like 14, 15, and he was totally cool. And then I didn't know how Motorhead could possibly top what the Cro-Mags did on stage. They were young and awesome and doing, backflips off the stage, but then Lemmy just came out and Motorhead just did what they did and killed it in their own like metal fashion. And some guy was like spitting at Lemmy, telling him, and Lemmy was like, "Dude, I don't come to your work and spit at you." And like swung his bass at the guy's head and stopped just short and said, "I'll see you in the bar after." Best show ever. When you talk to police, A, don't run away. B, yes sir, yes ma'am. Live it. If you love it, fucking live it. Break that shit off. Skate fucking 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours a day if you love it. Don't care what anyone else thinks about it. Like, tricks come in and out of fashion. Do what feels right for you and what comes naturally. And 2 words: road trip. Get a job, make some money, take a road trip. Use skating as a vehicle to see the world, make friends, have fun. Fuck teams, man. No rules. No teams, no coaches, no rules. Fucking best Pat Quirk imitation.